This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. This is AP Physics, homework 9.1, questions 3 and 4. Question 3 says, a charge of 8 microcoulombs, that's 8 times 10 to the minus 6th coulombs, is at the origin, and a charge of 2 microcoulombs is on the x-axis at x equals 9 meters. So I've got one q here on the origin of 8 times 10 to the minus 6th coulombs. I've got another charge out here, so I'll call that Q2. This will be Q1. Q2 happens to be 2 times 10 to the minus 6th coulombs. And I know that this is at x equals 9 meters, so I know that this distance here is going to be 9 meters from one to the other. Find the force on charge Q2. So that's the force on this one. The Coulomb constant is answer in units of newtons. Well, I know that my electric force is going to be Coulomb's constant times the amount of the first charge times the amount of the second charge, all divided by the distance between them squared. So I'm going to get this 8.98755 times 10 to the 9th. 8.98755 times 10 to the 9th times the amount of my first charge, which is 8 times 10 to the minus 6th, times the amount of my second charge, which is 2 times 10 to the minus 6th, all divided by the distance between them, which is 9 meters squared. And that's going to give me some force on the electron. Now it says find the force on Q1. Well, first of all, which way is that? If this is a positive and this is a positive, I know that that will be pushing this one this way. That's going to be my force. It's going to be to the right. But this force here is going to be to the left, so that's going to be the force on Q1. And you know from Newton's third law that the force on this one is going to equal and opposite the force on this one. You know that if I plugged in the numbers, K, Q1, Q2, if I just reverse these two, I'm going to get the same number. So question 4 should be pretty straightforward. But if this one is positive, then this one's going to be negative. Just because now, instead of worrying about the sign of actually the answer here, I know this one's going to be pushed to the right, that one's going to be pushed to the left. So what they're looking for is that one is positive, one is negative, one is to the right, one is to the left.